What up, YouTube? You can't stop trading and investing with your boy James E. Today I want to go over TSMP. Another squeeze this morning, and where do I see it going from here? I also want to go over FORW. We all know if you follow TSMP, FORW also basically runs in sync with TSMP as far as the chart pattern concerned. I want to get into both of those, but before I do that, man, please click that like button. Please subscribe. It is very much appreciated. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that likes to research and analyze anything I find interesting in the stock market, and I like to share that with anybody willing to listen. So that being said, let's just get right into it, all right? So we'll start off with TSMP. Again, had a big squeeze, a big push this morning. Almost topped out at the $2 range. And it's just been coming down ever since. Let's get into the 1 day, 1 minute chart. As you can see, we're just having a downward spiral. And you know, that's typical after a huge run. I mean, it's you know, I've talked about it in my previous videos. If you haven't watched them, please go and do so. But you know, I talked about that after a huge run like this, we're eventually going to start getting some kind of correction. And now that we're finally getting in, technically it gapped up. So technically it would be considered a green day, but it is going red on the day from the open. So, you know, I could still see this. It's about 10:30 a.m. right now. So we still got roughly 2.5 hours of the market open. And just looking at the technicals, I see this thing continuing to fall. I could be wrong. It could have some type of bounce, but it looks like a gradual, steady fall. Like the buyers are slowly falling off. And then you could even see it in the volume over here. Drastically fell off in volume from the previous day. We're not even trading half of that volume yet. So, you know, little signs and little indicators like that are showing that, you know, people are wondering what's next, what's going to happen, you know. So for me personally, whether it continues to drop or whether it even holds and maintains this, now that we have red, I would definitely be a buyer when it breaks that 193 area. Now that we have some red in there, that is definitely a level I'd be interested in buying if it continues to go in that direction. If it continues to drop, I definitely want to wait for a few days of consolidation, just like you've seen here in this run. Had these a few red days of consolidation and then finally had the push. That's kind of what I'm going to look for now. Now that we do finally have some red, and it can still very well go green on the day. It's, you know, it's looking like it's having a little bounce, but due to what I'm seeing in the technicals, I think it will end up with a red candle. And that's kind of what I look for. So either two purchase areas for me personally are going to be when it solidifies some kind of consolidation and a bottom. Then I definitely look for a buy. And then if it continues to move fast in the direction everybody's hoping it for, all my TSMP bulls are hoping for, definitely want to be a buyer if it breaks the 193, because we have a clear path of all-time highs that, you know, if it breaks the twos, you know, definitely could go to the 250 to the $3 range. And then, you know, getting into FORW, obviously it's following the same. Now, this one looks like it's flatlining a little more than TSMP is. This one's looking like it's forming a base over the $1.10. So that's very interesting. Again, now that we're seeing some form of red, you know, the goal is either to buy the breakout of the 133 or wait for some kind of consolidation, which I think it might cover this gap and bring it back down to the $1 range, potentially. You know, again, we never know exactly where these stocks are going to go. So it's all speculation from here. But now that it's having some red, it's giving me a clear path of either buying a consolidation or just waiting to buy the breakout. Either or are going to be really great to capitalize on for me personally. TSMP is still definitely a company to watch. You know, they're having a bunch of great things come out in February. Obviously, the launch into over 100 countries for the Block ETX product, which is amazing. You know, and all the news catalysts that should be, you know, surfacing now based off what we have been seeing in the past and what that conference call, you know, I did a video on that conference call, the conference call that came out last month. So just a quick review on TSMP. This is kind of what I want to see. I want to see some red to determine whether what my next move is going to be. For all you TSMP bulls, you guys got nothing to worry about. You guys have been in it for the long run. Again, the mindset is different for traders and investors alike. For anybody that's investing in this company, I wouldn't even bother watching it on a daily basis. I would just, check on it every now and then and let the thing just do its job. But for those traders like more trader bias like I am, I have to watch this thing every day. And now that I'm finally seeing some red, that is a great sign for me, because it's going to either give me a base or give me a potential breakout, because we still are holding over the 150 area. And if we maintain over the 150, then definitely I want to see a base or a break of the 193. So that's going to be it for TSMP today, guys. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of my analysis. Again, if you made it this far, please click that like button. Please subscribe. You can't stop Mafia is a mindset movement, meaning never stop yourself, never stop your progress, never stop your education, especially in finance. Having multiple streams of income is an amazing thing, and the stock market is a place where you could do that, man. So TSMP finally slowing down on the momentum a little bit, which is actually really great. Potential buys at either the breakout of the 193 or when I'm noticing consolidation at a certain base level, holding that base, then that's going to be a potential buy for me again as well. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I'll be sure to keep you updated as much as possible. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.